So this is exciting, even if you are not a soccer fan. The United States men's national team has advanced to the World Cup round of 16. So the next match against Belgium is going to be played in Seattle, 5 o'clock on Monday, July the 6th. So super exciting for the city and, of course, soccer fans around here. So, some recent fan experience stats show the people that are attending the matches in Seattle love the city. Um, Rating Seattle the best US host city. We're third of all the 16 host cities, behind Toronto and Vancouver up in Canada. They got the 1-2 spot. But Seattle, according to fans, and they put these ratings up, these fan index ratings, and there have been a number of different measurements. But again, Seattle is coming out as the number one of the American host cities. So that's kind of exciting. They say they love the waterfront. They love the stadiums are close to the downtown area, lots of bars and restaurants, all of it within walking distance. Of course, transit has been very successful so far during the World Cup. So Seattle has been shining brightly. And Downtown Seattle Association President John Scholes kind of predicted this a month ago, and he's often a critic of city leadership and crime and anti-business tax and regulation policies. But he says, yeah, the city has been shining brightly. And I caught up with him just before the recording of our podcast today to say, hey, what do you think of how the city is looking during World Cup and the coming match on Monday?
It's been fabulous. I think it's validation that this is a tremendous soccer town. I might go so far to say America's soccer capital. There's great soccer culture here, and we have the things in place for a phenomenal fan experience, and that's what people have taken part in. It's a walkable downtown. Our stadium's close to the core. We've got great transit. We've got great public spaces, and it's been a ton of fun and exuberant to see so many people from around the world enjoy it. But we've had a lot of locals downtown too. And the Friday of the US men's match was the busiest day downtown in modern times that we can measure. So far, so good. And we got one more, and how fortunate we are to have the US men come back through on Monday night. These last couple of weeks, the activity, the people downtown, the people on the streets in bars and cafes, et cetera. But also, I think people are recognizing that there's a real residual return potential here to Seattle, to our brand, to the future of folks, that haven't been here before, hearing about what a great time so many people have had and coming here, or folks that were here and deciding to come back and to take in all the things they couldn't take in because they were so fixated on soccer. And we've gotten, I think, well-deserved great press around the country, around the world, and super positive social media content. And I think Seattle's showing off, Seattle's shining, and we're not done yet.
Now, independent journalist Jonathan Cho was in Seattle for the big Pride parade last weekend. He was with We Heart Seattle's founder, Andrea Suarez, um, pointing out that the homeless drug addicts are still right there in the middle of things. Might not be right down there at the stadium or haven't been talked about a lot, but obviously the tents, as you can see, are very much still right there. So maybe the out of towners are not seeing that, or maybe it's just not making a lot of the mainstream coverage for the overall fan experience. We're going to be going into Seattle on Monday and into the stadium district. Hope to speak to some fans, both people that are from around here and out of towners, about what they think of the city, what they think of Seattle as the host city for World Cup. So I'm excited to get some of those impressions and share them with you next week.